Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Felix. I'm a YouTube content creator from Indonesia. 2 weeks after I've been barely posting anything for Call Me ARJ's reaction series. So let's just directly continue. I'll go straight to 2 episodes to catch up to the latest one because I barely can't wait to see what's this series in store for me, as I've been left behind for directly 2 episodes. So without further ado, let's just jump into the reaction video and let's just check it out. Let's go, let's check, and let's react. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
The next video after this part has already been made.
Okay. Oh my god, I really can't wait, man.
It's finally here.
I can't
So our story
freaking
continues
wait.
with us seeing Vegito from behind.
So after he absorbed black,
His back still
Goku
covered
black,
by the haloed
Zamasu.
formation of merged Zamasu.
Okay.
After having just forcefully fused with the newly improved Goku
Goku black.
But
Okay.
slowly, as if powering
Okay, Goku Black's power has been fused with Vegito, and that is real cool.
down from this new mysterious form, the halo begins to gradually fade away as if being erased. And as our view changes to see Vegito from the front, Vegito continues to look into his now 4 time rings as the halo completely disappears.
Okay.
Before letting out 4 rings, 3 with 2 of their lives intact, and 1 with only 1 life remaining.
Okay.
7 lives in total, by my count. More than enough, but would have been 8 if I didn't give Hit 1 of them.
Okay.
Assassin, you better make good use of it.
Okay, what's
But
happening
suddenly,
again?
a sudden sharp pain strikes Vegito from within, instantly causing him to manually grab his head as if having just been sniped, as he wonders, my head, it's banging non-stop, what's going on?
Don't tell me Black is inside doing something.
Oh. Soon though, the pain becomes so much that he breaks out into a cold sweat as his entire body begins slowly shutting down. His heart rate decreasing and his vision becoming delirious, as soon enough we take a peek into the inner mind and workings of Ultra Vegeta.
There's Goku Black. Oh my god.
As immediately within the mind of Vegito, a battle is taking place.
Oh my
this
god.
time not between Goku and Vegeta, but now Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Instinct Black.
Okay, there's Black and Goku again. So what? I mean like so Vegito, inside Vegito is still Goku? So what's this Goku talking about knowing how Vegito acts out all these years? Oh my god, we finally get to see the inside of Ultra Vegito.
As instantly both Goku and the newest member of the fusion
Oh
Vegito
my god.
are then both sent flying back from the impact of their training.
I mean like, man, they're like fighting so they know what Vegito's been up to and everything.
Black! What are you doing in here? Didn't Zeno get...
Didn't you? Wait, so I'm really confused of the theory of fusion. I mean like, what are you doing in here? So like, Goku fused with Vegeta and he becomes Vegito and he becomes a new entirely monster and different. But Vegeta already knows about Goku Black, and when he fuses and Black goes inside, the Goku and Vegeta inside of it doesn't know anything. So like now I'm kind of confused for Arch for a second for this concept of thinking of making of the plot line, because even in DBZ or in DBS we have not been explained on how really the fusion works. They have new personalities, they have new characters, as if like the two is not fused like it's just changing into a new, entirely new character. If that's the case, I really wonder, like, first things, where's Vegeta, and second thing, like, why is Goku asking, "Was Black, you're here, you're being," like, if Black were to explain, like, "Oh, Goku, I'm forced to fused by you, by Vegito," but why isn't the Goku inside Vegito realize things, or what? I don't know. So this is different, so the fuse Goku and Vegeta doesn't realize, except as, "Oh, I'm in here because I'm fused," and like, why don't they wanna diffuse, like, do, I don't know, I don't get that. Like Vegeta can force Goku and Vegeta to be inside their mind forever, or I don't know. Like, why do
Get
they
rid of
want to
you!
comply
I can't believe you're still
using my body?
Get out! But the now damaged Goku Black
Get out, like, it's you who are inviting me in, not that I want to be in here.
having been annoyed already from being forced into Vegito
Yep.
against his will, just yells back, "Gladly. You do know this is the last place I'd like to be, mortal. You're freak of a fusion.
Yep, you freak out, yeah.
Vegito is who brought me here. So control him and get me back out." Huh? Vegeta? Goku, hearing this though, is as surprised as anyone, being less informed than even us manga readers, as he turns immediately to a folded armed Vegeta for confirmation, asking, "Wait, is Black telling the truth? But why? And when did we even agree to that? I thought we said we'd both be in charge of Vegito equally."
In charge of Vegito equally, but then, like, but so they know,
Intense
or wait.
Vegeta, who appears to be biting his tongue holding back, can only remain silent and think to himself, "Even I don't know exactly."
Yeah, right? Even the two characters that fuse doesn't know exactly. So, like, so now Vegito has been a different figure to these two, even though these two is the one who transformed, or what? I don't know.
What's going on now? And this isn't the first time. Kakarot's too dumb to realize, but for a while now, Vegito has been making decisions
You're right. Vegeta has been making decisions on his own. It's not based on Vegeta and Goku inside anymore. It's based on Vegito.
on his own, moving on his own volition, as if he's his own person.
Yeah, right. Even though that is he's actually not a person, but he's actually just a fusion of Goku and Vegeta. That's why he makes his own android arm and
Can't
everything.
explain it, but given he's existed now uninterrupted for over 10 years,
Yep.
instead of the usual
Yeah, the usual few minutes at a time he previously existed, he gained control.
few minutes at a time he'd previously existed, I guess I'm not even that surprised.
Yep.
But either way, I'm not doing a thing about it until those gods pay and my Bulma is
Oh, Vegeta don't care anymore, because even though like that, Vegeta still do what Vegeta wants.
back. Eventually trying his best to not show his true thoughts, Vegeta puts on his natural facade, looking up to Goku, saying unbothered,
Wait. This is interesting. We gotta see finally firsthand on the collision. Like, where the audience of Arch are usually joking on, like, "Oh, Vegeta Black will not earn its space. They will like fight," and finally Arch is giving us something like this.
"Why are you asking me if it's both our jobs, Kakarot? We probably agreed on it ages ago. You're just forgetful. You can't even remember your own age anymore, clown. Stop complaining and keep fighting. The more we train in here, the stronger
Vegeta will get.
Goku, being his usual naive self, just smiles and
Like,
returns.
man, there's like so easy. Like, the more we train in here, the more stronger Vegeta will get. And like, okay, it's just barely like like they don't care no more. Like, what's Vegeta gonna do? Yeah, it's just up to him.
trusting Vegeta
They just wanna
and responds,
train, and train.
"Ha! You're probably right, Vegeta. We've been in here for so long. Plus, it doesn't help my memory when you're punching me every few hours. Besides, I was getting bored of just fighting you over and over again anyway. At least Black will be different."
Oh.
Immediately following this, Goku decides to stop playing around, entering his full power, mastered Ultra Instinct form.
Okay.
White silvery hair and all, and a look of determination in his eye to defeat Black. This time, without the help of Vegeta.
Yep.
Alright, Black. Since you're a guest here, it's only right I greet you.
So it's only Goku versus Goku now.
The still annoyed Goku Black, though, just claps back. "You tasteless Saiyan. All you know is violence. You apes should have died a long time ago. But if you truly want to die now, then I accept!"
Oh.
As Black 2 then in response transforms himself into his own final mastered Ultra Instinct form.
Okay.
But noticeably without his halo, as if Vegito had taken it only for himself.
Oh, okay.
But meanwhile on the outside, as if visualizing and listening in on what is going on, Vegito remains silent for a while until...
Oh my god, he don't like it. Like, man, you three. Like, you're a person made up of the 2 out of 3. Like, but you don't like them to disturb you. Like, oh my god.
Take it easy in there and get on, or I will end up killing all of you.
If you kill Goku and Vegeta, you're not existing anymore, Vegeta.
Got it! Unbelievably then striking himself on the temple and yelling out death threats to his own self within his own mind. It may seem on the outside like Vegito has well and truly lost his mind, but on the inside...
Oh
Wait,
my god.
Did he just... These mortals are
Oh
unbelievable.
my god.
I knew I should have never joined with Kakarot.
Oh my god, so Vegeta can become an entirely different character, a new person that is just different from this 3. Like, oh my god.
As all 3 of the separate warriors
Oh my
stand
God.
still, paralyzed in fear, with an awkward look of disbelief on their face as their very fusion talks down to them.
Oh my god.
With the
I never
3
expected something
now
like
shut
this.
up, Vegito then removes his hand and looks to the sky, smiling, before letting out cockily, "Much better. Finally some peace and quiet up there. Guess it's only right you'd fear Daddy Vegito, kid."
Oh my god.
Before reverting
Daddy Vegito, it's just you. Oh
to
my
a
god,
more
this is
serious
just
face
this
and
is just so
thinking,
funny.
"But after that battle with Kappa and those other 2, I don't think I'd even have it in me right now. I better heal up and get some new clothes too. But maybe this time a little faster than before." And just like that, much like with what we witnessed with Goku Black last chapter, a time portal suddenly appears underneath the feet of Vegito.
Okay.
As Vegito just quickly then falls through it, with just his smirking face being the last image we see of him in Universe 6.
Okay.
The scene after this
Oh,
then shifts
so he
remarkably
goes here.
to what seems like Kami's
Universe
lookout,
7,
but what
Kami's lookout.
seems in a distant past. As when we look near the hyperbolic time chamber, both Goku and a young Gohan...
Oh, so he wants to go here to get a sensu beams, and he wants to train or get some new clothes for Goku and Gohan. This
are
one's
then
Cell.
seen walking towards the other Z-Fighters, fully dressed in their iconic
He wants to take Goku's
outfits
clothes
from
or
the Cell
something.
saga, but with some key differences in this alternate universe.
Oh.
Being one, that Goku is carrying a bag of sensu beans.
Ooh.
Huh? Are they finally ready to go back in? as Vegeta, Piccolo and Trunks watch on, with the younger future Saiyan wondering whether Goku would take advantage of the few days left before their cell gains to become even stronger.
Okay.
But as Goku approaches future Trunks, he would then let out, "Alright guys, I think for the next few days, Gohan and I will just train out.
It is still exactly like what
And honestly,
the
spending any more
DBZ
time in there
story
won't make
plot,
much
yeah.
of a difference.
Okay.
So you guys make the most of it if you want to. Hopefully, one of you becomes even stronger than us."
Okay. So this Goku is still the same as what we saw in the DBZ. Okay, let's just go. Oh my god, I really can't wait, guys. Wait. Okay.
What?
Okay,
This
Gohan
puzzling
is
Gohan,
shocked.
having just heard his father speak to Korin earlier, telling him he didn't feel he was strong enough to beat Cell. As he asks, "Are you sure, Dad?
Yep.
How will we get any stronger in the next couple days?" To which the happy-go-lucky Goku would just place his hand behind his head with a big smile replying, well, to be honest, I haven't figured that part out just yet, Gohan.
Ooh.
But what I do know is Chi-Chi's probably worried sick by now. We owe it to your mother. Okay, son?
Oh my god. This Goku over here is just like so amazing.
But son...
Oh, he got distracted because Vegeta arrived. It's a even more monstrosity terror than Cell. Cell is just on SSJ2. Vegeta has become
senses a nearby energy unlike anything else he's felt
Okay.
before, and much earlier than everyone else, as he thinks, who is that?
This is more than Cell.
As from a time portal, a pair of very familiar feet that
Vegeta
finally touch
arrives.
base on the lookout. Who the? Huh? Who's that?
Okay.
This energy, it can't be! As eventually, the rest of the present Z fighters, Vegeta, Future Trunks and Piccolo, also
Oh wait, it can't be. Oh, don't tell me. This is the alternate timeline where the 1Z fighters where Vegeta already been introduced previously, where they saved their bots from the androids. So these characters already knows about Vegito and how he swapped all the androids, I think.
get caught up. And finally,
Or is it
Vegito
another
walks out of the
different
portal in full, much to the
different-
complete shock and silence of
Okay.
everyone who has no idea what is going on.
Okay.
Before Vegito, trying to cut the tension, lets out nonchalantly, "Well, hello, Z Fighters. Don't mind me. I'm just another protector, hoping to take a crack at Cell. Just thought I'd pop down over here."
Oh, okay. So this one's not the Android version universe. It's completely different because he introduced himself again and everything.
To see if you had any spare supplies. You know, ones from Bulma by any chance. As he slowly then walks past a frozen still Piccolo, you can only think, Bulma? How does this guy know her?
Okay.
Is he really on our side? As Vegito, knowing the future, lets out briefly, "Try your best down there, Green Man. But maybe see if you can spend one more day in the time chamber. And maybe unlock a new form.
Oh.
An orange one, perhaps."
Oh, an orange one perhaps because Vegeta is coming from the near future, so he know Orange Piccolo.
Before finally, his feet tap against a specific and recognizable piece of armor, causing the God Killer to then look down and say, "Ah, here you are. Looks like there is a spare after all." Slowly picking it up without a fear of anyone stopping him. Until Goku immediately gets into fighting stance, challenging Vegito saying, Hey, stop right there. Tell us who you are. I'm not convinced you're just any earthling
Your
friend.
friend.
There's
Oh.
something not right about you.
Yeah, not right because he's a
Which
fusion.
Vegito with a smile, now holding the armor in his possession, replies, What's with the hostility? From what I remember, you don't even want to fight in this. You
Oh.
want to fight in that orange gi, don't you? Like an earthling.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Goku?
Oh. Okay, they're shocked.
Instantly shocks Goku.
They're shocked
And
because
just like with
he
future
knows.
Trunks, yet another complete stranger knows of him. As he queries, You know my name too? Who are you?
Okay.
The confusion of his younger self, though, just proves to amuse Vegito. As he replies, It probably wouldn't be wise to tell you something like that.
Okay.
Especially not with Trunks over there having meddled with time already.
Oh.
I tell you what though, you will learn everything in due time.
Ton Goku.
Before in a flash, that can be barely
He takes the sensu beams
tracked
or
by
what?
mortal's eyes, Vegito swipes his arm.
He takes the sensor beams without anyone noticing because he has the speed of angelic speed with ultra modes and everything. Well, this Saiyans, yeah, we know was so weak back then compared to Ultra Vegeta
And
now.
suddenly,
He
even
takes
though
the
the
sensu
sensu
beam.
beams appear for 1 second in Goku's hand,
He now
even
takes it.
Vegito appearing to not move right in front of Goku as they stand deadlocked, in the next moment, the senzu!
Okay, it's been
The bag
taken.
of beans is completely snatched, leaving Son Goku nothing short of shell-shocked
Yep.
from the sheer speed, even after his year of training. Vegito, though,
Okay, he
not
takes the. He goes to the time portal again. He directly wanna
caring
escape.
in the slightest, and having got what he needed, just once again opened the time portal right beneath him. As he says in his final words to the Cell Game Z fighters, Thanks for that. Good luck with Cell. Don't let me down, Go.
Oh, don't let me down, Gohan, because they know that Gohan will be the one who finishes him.
Before completely disappearing. In the aftermath, each and every one of
Everyone
the
is shocked.
fighters is left stunned in confusion and disbelief that just happened.
They are
Unable to
just
explain
surprised.
things, with only Gohan wondering, did he say not to let him down? Before, as the scene zooms out from Kami's lookout, only a deathly silence can be heard as they try to make sense of the situation.
Of course.
Mystery figures
They can't make
behind.
any sense of it. Like, man, it's coming from future, like tons of years. Oh my god, Vegito, you're just interfering, time meddling over and over
Back in
again.
Universe 6, Vegito is now placed on his Cell Saga Saiyan armor right on top of his tattered shirt. Now with the senzu beans in his left arm, as he says smugly with a smirk, Perfect. Just like I
I
remember.
remember. Okay.
That old girl sure knew how to make a set of armor. And now finally, I feel like a real Saiyan.
Ooh.
Following this, Vegito then rummages through the senzu bean bag and finds 3 senzu. And deciding his power at this point is too much for just one, just instantly swallows all 3 in one.
Oh my god.
The effects are immediate though, and never having swallowed so many, even Vegito is left momentarily shocked as he mutters, Oh no, my body!
It's bulking directly. It's bulking directly.
Vegito's limbs bulge in size, and an aura begins to flux and surround his body as he yells until... My body is stronger than ever! As finally,
It's using the
long
sensu beams.
overdue Zenkai boost from the multiple deaths and
Because he have been battling, but because he directly recovered his Zenkai boost just skyrocketed.
beating downs come to fruition,
Yup.
skyrocketing the Saiyan's power once again to untold heights.
Yup.
And with his body sorted out and surrounded once again in not only his overflowing ki, but his signature black lightning too,
Yep.
Vegito lifts out his hand and summons instantly his angel staff. Of course, formerly once owned by Whis, saying, "It's time. I'm ready for the final gods."
Ooh.
Before in classic fashion, lifting it towards his face and yelling out, "Take me to the next god of destruction!"
Destruction. Okay.
Instantly as expected,
To Universe
blasting
12,
off into
there's
the sky
Giin, there's
at mind-bending
GOD.
speed.
Okay.
As the star inexplicably obeys every word of Vegito once again.
Okay.
And
Let's
after
see.
a short while,
What
Vegito
is the
once again
story?
arrive in
What's
a
the
new
strategy of this
on a
god
planet
destruction
that
or
could
what?
only be
Let's see.
mistaken for a destroyer's home. But this time, as Vegeta looks out, 3 figures are already waiting for him. And crucially, for once,
Man, for once they're not putting any strategy and whatsoever. Vegeta arriving and just in front of him there's the angels, there's the god of destruction without hiding, without or
it
anything.
includes the beings Vegito actually wanted to see.
He don't care. He don't put up an energy or strategy to hide to what. He just dares. He just appear.
As it is finally revealed standing there silently watching Vegito, as if having anticipated his arrival, is God of Destruction of Universe 12, Giin, his larger-than-life angel attendant Martinu, and strangely, a bobbity-looking wizard.
Bobbity. Yup. Similar to
Vegito,
Bobbity.
surprised to see both his future victims already available to him,
Yep.
sports a pleased expression as he lets out enthusiastically, "What's this? Do my eyes deceive me? Or is the god of destruction and angel of Universe 12 ready to meet me?" Now that's a well-needed change.
Yup.
Finally, I seem to have met 2 gods with a backbone who are ready
To meet their demise.
Before the more than relaxed Vegito, already knowing how this battle will go, just quickly breaks into a Goku-like stretch, calmly asking, "So what will it be? Who's up first on the chopping block? God or angel? I guess preferably angel first,
Ooh.
so I can absorb him before I absorb you, Giin. But equally, you may as well
Okay.
attack me 2-on-1 too. It's not like the
Ooh.
result changed." But surprisingly, in the face of the God Killer, hearing his confidence, the Destroyer Giin just laughs back at Vegito's audacity as he comments, "So it appears, all the rumors were true about your incessant arrogance.
Ooh.
What a disrespectful specimen you are, Saiyan. Beerus may have dropped the ball hard, allowing your kind to survive, but I assure you, in Universe 12, things will not go the way you imagine."
Oh, okay. So he has any
Before his
strategy
smiles
whatsoever
apparent,
then.
Giin turns towards the bubbly-like figure and lets out, revealing
This Bobbity figure, will it make a Majin or
his
what?
name. Enough with the jokes from this fool. Ghibli,
Oh,
let us
Ghibli.
begin. Take us now to the true battlefield.
Okay.
Leaving Ghibli to simply reply, "Of course, Lord Giin. May you be blessed by the power of Zeno in your battle."
Ooh.
And as
Power
Ghibli
of
changes
Zeno?
his expression to a grimace, he yells, "We shall see what you are really made of now,
God Killer. Okay.
Let's see how things go when the cards are in our favor."
Okay.
To which a pleased Martinu finally says, "Yes, let us see what this mortal can really do."
Okay.
Location change!
So it's really like Bobbity and like Majin Buu.
Finally unleash his
So he
Well,
changed
the
to
threat of
where?
unknown and mysterious energy slash magic all over the planet.
Okay. So what's the place, what's the location, everything that they've changes? Okay.
And before Vegito can even react, the whole battlefield and atmosphere completely changes, as if on an entirely new planet with new scenery.
Okay,
The
what
confused Vegito,
kind of change
looking
this
around,
this
would only then
caused,
comment,
guys?
Well, that's new. Are we even still in Universe 12? Why the hell would they move me here? What the? But as Vegito turns
Ooh.
his head in front of him, something far more alarming and strange
What's
is
the
sat
cube?
right before him.
It's a
He
cube.
comments mysteriously, "What's the deal with this place? What is that? Some kind of new Margin Boo?"
Yeah, new Majin Buu with the Ghibli. This time's Ghibli, not Bobby or Bibbidi.
Here I thought you were going to just fight me. As it is soon revealed, in the middle of the battlefield is a strange but intimidatingly large metal box.
Yep.
All alone, unmoving, and without a trace of sound. Sitting right between Vegito and the 3 Universe 12 residents.
Okay.
But the supremely confident Giin, who watches on at Vegito's
Ooh, okay.
amused reaction, then responds, "We will fight, Saiyan, just in due time. But first, as an esteemed guest in my universe, I have a welcoming gift."
Welcome and gift. To fight against? What?
Before instantly, as if synchronized, all 3 of the divine beings then vanish away, much to Vegito's surprise.
Oh.
Eventually arriving miles away atop a mountain head, as if distancing themselves away from a detonation. But Giin, looking down at the wizard Ghibli, would then calmly, unknown to the ears of Vegito, say, "This will be far enough. Unleash him now, Ghibli.
Ghibli.
Let Gaiba out."
Gaiba. Okay, what's
And
Gaiba?
Ghibli, who at this point already has his arms up in anticipation, just replies, "Gladly, my lord."
What's Gaiba? It's basically like a Majin Buu.
Release! Before in a sudden yell of pure conviction, Ghibli screams as if commanding the very box itself. So loud, Vegito hears him too. What? What's that scrotum lookalike yelling about now? As right in front of Vegito, dark pink smoke
Ooh.
begins to bellow out.
This is
from
basically
within
like a
the
Majin
confines
Buu,
of
so
the
what's the
metal cube.
difference? Will
Until
it be
finally,
stronger or what?
in a
If
loud
if Giin
crash,
is this
the
confident
walls and
of
roof
this
the cube
creature inside, so
explodes
he is
open,
this strong. He is
slamming
actually that
individually
strong.
onto the
Or
ground,
else he
as
is
having
Stomp
been
as
trained to have
Chompa
allowed
to
to
acknowledge
escape
that
from
he
millennia.
this
And
creature is strong.
inside, a lone, somewhat unassuming figure is seen.
Oh, it's like a humanoid. It's not like Majin Buu or something.
The slam and
It's not like a
volume of
pink
smoke
blob
that
or something,
escapes
but
as a
it's
result
just like a
is
small
enough to
human
even
or what?
partially blind Vegito, who comments, "What now? I knew that box wasn't just for show. What the hell is inside it? I'm free." As from within, a
Oh.
young man with a vicious
Yep,
look,
a young
still
man.
confused over his sudden escape and freeing, looks around observing his surroundings. And once we get a full view, we
It's a
see his
human.
fairly ordinary stature.
It's
just
not
with
like a
notably
Majin Buu or what?
both his arms being chained down still, despite the walls of the cube falling. But as we hear him talk, he reveals where he is even looking. And it isn't at Vegito, as he says, "Over there. There he is. There's that monster Giin."
Oh.
And just like that, without a second's more thought, Gaiba vanishes now, with now no more metal walls and seals to stop him, leaving the mysterious
Oh,
chains
he wants to
clang
fight
behind on the
Giin.
ground.
He don't want to fight out of the gear.
Breaching the gap with unfathomable speed, we see Gaiba rushing straight towards Giin, Martinu and Ghibli, his sights firmly aimed at the destroyer as he screams, "I'll kill you for what you did to them! This is for my family!"
Oh, so this guy is kind of having the same story for Vegito? With Vegito?
I thought we'd have at least a few minutes before he regained full control of his body. Leaving Giin looking unshocked before...
Oh my god.
I guess it can't be helped. As Giin then covers himself with both arms, ready to defend himself. And just moments later, Gaiba finally lands.
This guy's kind of like Ultra Vegito wanna fight the god destruction because of his family murder or something.
Even after defending. But as Giin is sent flying away, he in his quick-thinking state, as if having already knew of this outcome, turns his head to Ghibli yelling with urgency, "Ghibli, what are you waiting for? Place the seal on him now!" Without a second in between, knowing the situation, Ghibli obeys his lord.
He wants to do
Firing
what?
more of his mysterious magic straight onto Gaiba.
He wants to make him, he wants to hypnotize Gaiba or something.
Immediately, Gaiba is left frozen on the spot, shocked like a deer caught in headlights. His only words being muttered, "No."
He wants to hypnotize Gaiba to force him fight Ultra Vegito.
Not again.
Oh, so the one who murdered his family is he himself because he's been sealed by Ghibli to fight Ultra Vegeta.
Before falling to his knees before the wizard helpless. Then grabbing his head as he tries his best to mentally fight back whatever Ghibli has done to him. As he grumbles, "No, you're taking over my mind!" Revealing to us all, he appears to now be undergoing the same kind of attack Vegito once faced at the hands of Babidi in the Boo.
Yeah, Babidi and Boo saga where Vegeta is being taken over.
And soon enough, a
Okay.
mysterious dark pink energy emanates from Gaiba's body. Just like the smoke that bellowed from the metal box earlier, and Gaiba rises to his feet, silent now, right before the completely confident and calm wizard, who lets out, "Yes, that's it, Gaiba. I'm glad you finally have learned your place again."
Okay. Oh, this time it's G. Previously it's
As when
Majin.
Gaiba finally arises,
Okay.
stamped on his forehead is a mind control seal. Just like the Margin M Vegeta,
yep.
Spopovich, and Yamu once had.
Yes.
But this time in a strange G, named after Ghibli himself, or could it be after Gaiba? With Gaiba now calmed down, Giin suddenly appears once again right before the controlled Gaiba. And staring him straight in the face now, without fear and a smug mannerism, he whispers, "Yes, that's more like it, Gaiba. We are not your enemies. We are your family.
What family?
We kept you alive all these years so you could one day avenge your family.
Oh.
Your enemy is him. That stranger before you. The killer of your entire clan.
Oh.
His name is Vegito."
What kind of clan? You are just playing with his mind again. You're just playing with his mind. It's not Vegito who kills his clan.
As this piece of information is shared to the now extremely impressionable and malleable warrior, something deep within the recesses of his mind and soul snaps for Gaiba.
Okay.
as his body begins trembling
He transform
until,
or what? Is this a Saiyan or what? Something.
turning his head just like he did with Giin previously, Gaiba stares directly at Vegito, as if looking directly into his soul. Oh, here we go. Whatever that fish face has told him, he's probably made him think I'm the bad guy here.
Okay.
Well, so be it. If you don't want to use your common sense, then you can die because of it.
Huh.
As on Vegito finishing this thought, Gaiba rushes in once again with ferocity at Vegito.
Okay.
This time with even more power and speed, now coated in lightning. It's as if,
But for
just as
Giin
with the
to
margin symbol,
readily appear in
Gaiba's
front of
power
Vegito,
has
he
been amplified
knows that this
with the darkness
Gaiba
and
can
hate.
defeat Ultra Vegito Killer.
But Vegito is no fool, and having just observed what happened earlier with Giin, he immediately readies himself into fighting stance, thinking to himself, this guy is no joke.
Okay.
Even the destroyer fears him, it seems. Better safe than sorry, I guess.
Okay.
I'll start with blue. After all, I didn't exactly get to use it.
Huh. Yeah, with black, so we'll start with blue, so we send blue directly. Okay.
But suddenly, just as Vegito begins powering up, a noticeable lack of any change happens. As Vegito wonders,
He can't change to blue?
what was that? Why isn't my body transforming?
He can't change to blue, he can't change to anything.
But as Vegito
He
wonders
can't
why
change
he
to
suddenly has
anything?
lost control of his abilities, Gaiba does not let up,
Okay.
landing his attack on the still confused Vegito right on his jaw, sending
Okay.
blood splattering everywhere.
He can't change.
As Vegito is sent flying into the strange curved rock formations in front of him, mid-flight, he still wonders, something isn't right here. My body isn't responding how it should. I'm trying to transform even now.
But he
Crash
can't
landing hard
transform.
as expected.
Is this because of
Mountain.
Giin, or is this because of Gaiba, or is this because of
Letting up is Gaiba, observing silently.
Gil
Until we
the
zoom in on
wizard
his
or
face,
what?
and his mouth and cheeks begin to fill up and expand. The faint sound of rising energy can then be heard.
Ooh, using his mouth.
Nowhere, Gaiba in Nappa and Broly-like fashion fires off a massive beam of energy straight from his mouth.
Okay.
Sending the speeding beam shooting right towards the unassuming Vegito.
Okay.
As Vegito himself just barely gets up from the rubble of the last attack, grabbing his throbbing head as he moans. Damn, he hits hard. At least while I'm in base, that is. But why can't I transform? It's like my body isn't listening. Could it be that Babidi look-alike?
Yeah, to me.
But as soon as Vegito continues to think,
Alright.
yet again he is interrupted as his whole face and surrounding area begins to illuminate from the quickly appearing larger and larger attack from Gaiba.
Yep.
And as expected, in its quake, a humongous explosion is seen. One that would be far too much for just a base Vegito to be
Yep.
dealing with normally.
Because he needs to at least transform to win against the
And
blast and
standing,
everything.
watching afar now, with his mouth smoking from being scorched by his own attack, is Gaiba, grunting in silence while his whole body looks noticeably much larger, as if growing in strength the more he attacks.
Okay.
But of course, despite the mysterious area holding Vegito back, he eventually fires straight right up from the smoke of the explosion. Furious in the face,
I'm really
now
curious on
damaged
how
all
he
over,
cannot transform
including
at
his
all.
brand new
Is that
arm.
because of the Babidi
Vegito
or
emerges,
something?
breathing heavily before yelling out, "You! Damn! gods! What have you done to,
To
my
my
powers?
Yep, it's because of
But
him.
staring
To
from
make
below,
Vegito can't
still
transform.
with his arms crossed, Giin would remark, "Foolish Saiyan. Isn't it obvious
Yes, by now.
We've studied and observed you damn Saiyans for a while now.
Oh,
We know how you work, how your power comes from these absurd transformations
can
you
you
have.
have
Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan,
Thank God and the such.
You even have a specific God killer form.
The Ultra form.
But that all ends here, doesn't it, Ghibli?
Because
As
he
Ghibli
kind of
providing more
see
information, agrees with a smile,
the
responding,
transformations or what.
"Yes, my lord. Just as you had planned with your infinite wisdom, I
Oh.
moved this unsuspecting fool to an entirely different
Oh,
dimension."
it's because he moves it. It's not that Vegito can transform, but he moves it into a dimension where, I don't know, transformation don't work or what.
One where I control the
Oh, the dimension where he controls the rules, where the rule states that no transformation is allowed or something like that.
Before Giin, now showing a truly demented expression,
Oh.
then explains finally, "You understand yet, God Killer? In this dimension, transformations are forbidden.
Forbidden.
None of this artificial boosting."
So obvious strength that he can become the ultra form and everything can't be used. But without that, he couldn't win against the angels and the god destructions. That's why
of your
he's confident.
strength. Here, you fight and die as you were born. Strength and techniques only. Of course, hearing this now, though, Vegito is left stunned. He'd never been to such a place before, and that was the last limitation he'd have expected, as he worries. A dimension where I can't transform? So, I have to beat a god,
With a base form.
an angel, and this freak in base?
Without blue and
Giin,
anything.
not wanting any more time to be wasted, like a slave driver, then points his finger to the god killer and yells, "Quickly, Gaiba, this is your chance! Avenge your family and slaughter this monster!"
Oh,
Leading the enraged and desperate Avenger to rush at Vegito
Okay.
like his life depended on it. Damn it! Vegito, though, who is still recovering from the last attack, is almost scared at this point, and how the cards are stacked up against him, and
Okay.
mysteriously begins closing his eyes one by one until...
wait. I'm truly wanna see how can Vegito really survive this.
In the nick of time, Vegito completely dodges the speeding attack.
Even though he can't transform, he still got the instinct of the Ultra Instinct. I think that can at least be used.
All
Or
the
what?
while, his eyes are both closed.
Yep.
And as if perfectly choreographed, then instantly begins swinging forward an open hand.
He uses the instinct. crushed
Striking
Gaiba.
perfectly and precisely with an open palm, right onto Gaiba's
Gaiba.
exposed chest. Sending the young Avenger
Because if he closes his eyes, it's as if like when he's first learned Ultra Instinct.
flying backwards from the sky. Until eventually regaining himself by dragging his feet all across the battlefield.
Okay.
But as we return to Vegito, he looks completely at peace. No longer scared nor full of overconfidence, as he remains with his eyes closed, silent until, with the briefest of remarks, he
Hakai?
opens his mouth and says, "Fine.
Oh,
If
I thought.
transformations really are out of the question here, then I'll rely on the two techniques I know that will make up for them
Tenfold. Oh, he make it before tenfold, even though he can transform, he'll use a technique of Kaioken, I think. He'll
Before
use
out of
Kaioken.
nowhere, in an act of madness, Vegito begins powering up yet again, as if he had just forgotten that he had access to no more of his transformation.
But he has the technique of Kaioken.
But regardless, somehow, someway, Vegito's power level begins to
Giin is starting to worry. How can he become stronger?
skyrocket.
Because he used a technique, not a transformation, which is Kaioken. And it is really so smart of Arch to really all this time rely on transformation. Now I don't know, is this his own creativity concept? I haven't read the Dragon Ball manga at all, so I don't know. This creature called Gaiba and Ghibli, really this exist in the manga? If it does exist on the manga, I'm really impressed on how can Arch really incorporate, he wants to introduce Kaioken and something, some such.
And mysteriously, his entire body then becomes enveloped in aura. A strange, red
Yep,
aura,
Kaioken.
as even his skin becomes crimson tinged. And one by one, his arms become bigger, his face more veiny, his chest larger, and then even his back grows to gigantic proportions.
Okay.
And in the end, when he finally opens his eyes,
Wait.
they look noticeably Ultra Instinct-like in fashion, but just this time, completely red.
Wait, what? Ultra Instinct like with red? Isn't this with the final Kaba, final Vegito? But when he fights Kaba, he doesn't know what's this transformation about, so he
And so
directly get the excess of it?
in his crimson aura, he
Crimson.
just confidently then lets out, "This is
There's no form.
but I call this Ultra
Ultra Kaioken. Yeah. I thought that this is final Kaba or something.
Kaioken." What?
Gin is shocked.
Oh
Gin is shocked that he can still skyrocketing his power level using Ultra Kaioken, and he'll get no damage because his power is so strong that I think Kaioken will just help him pull himself even more. So if he wants to do it, he can use his final transformation, then adding it up Kaioken to the max. And how much power level does he contain?
As one by terror to the new power.
They are worried. They are now worried.
Until finally, Ultra whatever, you will pay!
Okay.
As with the final word, Gaiba stares, still enraged and still not worried in the slightest.
Wait, I wanna check this thing.
But that was it for today's video, guys. If you made it this far, leave me a hashtag Ultra.
Wait, don't care. Let's just go straight to this one. Let's just go straight up. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, this is 17th of August, is my country's Independence Day, guys, if you don't know.
Don't forget. But as
Wait.
of Ultra Instinct, there after the video.
Okay.
So our story continues with Vegito in his Ultra Kaioken form. The combination of Ultra Instinct and Kaioken.
Yep.
Slathered in
Why he have these two forms? Because one, Ultra Instinct is an angel-like technique and it's not a transformation. Two, Kaioken is a technique as well. But I don't know whether this mastered Ultra Instinct is a Ultra Instinct transformation or is a technique. If that is a technique, he can still gain access of mastered Ultra Instinct, right?
his aura floating in the sky, still above Gaiba. But as we stare deeper into his face and eyes, a cold and unflinching look stares back at the Mystery Universe 12 warrior. As Vegito lets out, "So what now? Are you just going to stand there grunting? Or are you going to yell some more and give me a challenge, kid?" But Gaiba, still under the mind control of Ghibli, just continues to angrily grumble, believing still that Vegeta was the one who murdered his family,
Yep.
letting out, "You will
Pray!
pay."
Okay.
But meanwhile, Giin, who has now somewhat calmed himself after seeing Vegito's strange new look, just wonders, This is not how I envisioned things going.
Yeah, he eventually
Of course this Saiyan would surprise
surprises
us in some way. But what is this?
he don't know whether
He
this
looks
is a
stronger
Kaioken
here than in his Super
same
Saiyan
form.
Ultra Instinct is one thing. But what in Universe 12 is that red
Aura
aura
around
around
him.
Kaioken, did he say? Just what kind of Kai would teach the God Killer such
Kaioken.
a technique? Treacherous scum.
A Kai of a northern, that
Knowing
is.
this battle is still far from over, anger takes over Giin once more as he turns quickly to the wizard and yells, "Ghibli, no more games! As expected, this God Killer had a
Has a
trump card of his own.
Mm.
So now, we must reveal ours.
Okay.
Amplify the seal's effect on Gaiba. Send him into a complete rage." To which, of course, the nervous and fearful for his life, Ghibli would just respond, "Yes, my lord. I'll do everything in my
My
power." Yeah! Before instantly yelling once again,
Okay.
waving his hands as yet another wave of mysterious magic surrounds the young man. And of course, as the magic does once again hit Gaiba, he is frozen still as slowly but surely his entire mind becomes polluted with rage and hatred.
Okay.
The pain of the army of thoughts swarming his brain instantly caused Gaiba to squirm in pain as he grabs his temple with both hands, just hoping to calm things down. But Ghibli, on the other end, unfortunately, isn't even close to finishing. Meanwhile, though, watching all of this take place with a bemused face, Vegito is slightly confused at what's happening as he comments,
Okay.
"What the hell is that wrinkled bag doing to him? Is he hurting him or helping him? Bubbly clone just seems to be making that kid go crazy. It's like torture. But why?"
Oh, he's right.
As Vegito contemplates, Gaiba's screams reach their breaking point as his whole body now begins to mysteriously transform. As the G symbol on his forehead begins to glow molten orange, and his hair grows and spikes up completely as if becoming a Super Saiyan himself. Until suddenly, out of nowhere, the previously unassuming emerald medallion on the neck of the young Universe 12
What's
fighter
that? That's the amulet of
suddenly
his family, or
breaks
what
from
was
the
celebrated?
overwhelming power.
It's become like a Broly or something.
Even over Ghibli's magic and mind control, instantly as the medallion breaks,
It's become
the view
somewhat like a
of Gaiba's
Broly,
face
man.
disappears, and he goes silent for a few moments until from the confines of the broken gem, beams of energy shoot off in all directions, as it seems the chain was more of a restraint than just a piece of jewelry.
I
As
thought it's
Gaiba's
from his friend.
screams become even more
Okay.
blood-curdling,
So this
and suddenly
sort of a creature
his
becomes
view
somewhat
begins
of like
to
a
reappear.
Broly
His
or
body and face now
something.
covered in veins as his stature prepares to undergo what seems like even more of a transformation without break. As if there is nothing left now to hold back whatever this monster Gaiba is, Gaiba lives up to his name as his hair extends rapidly while sharpening and hardening at the same time. And from his previously bandaged up left arm, a monstrous and muscular limb grows forth as his entire body grows in tandem, and so too does his foot, which now resembles more of a beast than a human.
Wait.
As his entire body, a monster the same as his hair.
If we were looking like this, it's like a Super Saiyan 3 of some sort, guys. Man. Okay.
Extends rapidly.
It's like a Super Saiyan 3 or some sort.
At the same time. And from his previously bandaged up left arm, a monstrous and muscular limb grows forth.
Okay.
His entire body grows in tandem. And so too.
Wait. Although they are skipping a bit. Ooh.
Suddenly, as the dust settles,
Okay,
and
kinda
one of the most
cool,
sudden
dude.
and rapid transformations in DB history.
Oh my god, this Vegito become like a small, like an
Final
ant.
form of Gaiba is seen.
Oh, Giin is hoping to see this to win against
Now the
Vegito.
size of an Uzaru, overflowing with power and near unrecognizable in this beastly state. What? Of course, completely blindsiding the God Killer as Vegito just stands wholly unable to even explain what had just happened. As he continues to look in complete shock and awe, and not only the beastly new form of the boy, but also the power emanating from him.
Okay.
He then thinks, what the hell? What's happened to him now? How is he able to transform while I can't?
Because the rules said so.
One of the wizard's rules? Either way, that scrotum is going too far with this kid. I can sense his life force failing. There's no way his body can take much more of this.
Yup.
You hear me, wizard? But simultaneously,
Again, don't
honestly
care
not
and
giving
if-
a damn, the power drop
Again,
kid
don't care
just
in
laughs
any
at
world of some
before
sort.
screaming even more orders.
He don't care.
Yes, Ghibli. Keep this up and your planet will be spared, just as I promised. Keep unleashing young Gaiba's wrath. Make him relive his clan's slaughter. His father's death by Vegito's
His
hand.
hand.
His rage is infinite, and so too will the power the seal extracts. Push him until he grows to the size of this entire galaxy!
Oh my god, he'll go explode, man.
But mid-sentence, before he could say anything else too crazy, his voice completely vanishes. As
Oh,
to the
what
side of
happened?
him, a sight appears that would be the last thing he would have ever
Ghibli
expected.
has been dead? Or what? Ghibli is that or what?
As suddenly, right in front of the wizard Ghibli, Ultra
Ultra Kaioken Vegito appears.
Vegito appears much to the surprise, of course, to the wizard. What? What are you doing here? The Destroyer and Angel, they're over there! But the totally cold-faced Vegito, looking down with the same look he once had for the gods, lets
Yup,
out emotionlessly.
he don't care.
You, wizard. I don't know what you and this Destroyer's deal with this poor kid is, but you don't give a damn what happens to him,
To him,
do
to
you?
you.
Whether he dies by my hand or defeats me, he's nothing but a pawn to you, isn't he? Just like your gods, you treat us mortals like mere playthings to use
In this
discard.
pod.
And for that, you will now die as a god too.
Oh, okay.
No! Leaving the wizard to quickly panic and mutter out nonsense as Vegito lifts up his arm ominously. Vegito, though, not breaking character, just says back mercifully, "Any final words, scrotum?"
Oh,
Yes, please stop. I could be of Hakai!
oh my god, he just
But in a
Hakai.
planned scene, dashing
He
love
just
over the
Hakai?
wizard,
Man.
before he could even finish his plea,
He don't care.
Vegito yells out the call of the Destroyer.
He don't care in any sort of
As a
way.
result, in a flash, Ghibli becomes no more, speedily eroded away on the spot into complete nothingness. What?
He don't care at all.
As finally, the two divine creatures react in terror to the sudden loss of their somewhat key player in the battle, but not one to remain still. Immediately, without saying another word to each other, both Giin and Martinu then appear in front of Vegito, confronting him head-on as Giin grunts, "You damned Saiyan! How dare you! We wanted to finish you off after Giin, but now's a better time than ever, isn't it, Martinu?"
Okay.
Which the severely unimpressed angel attendant would respond, "Yes, let us spare young Gaiba the hassle. This will be for my brothers and sisters."
Okay.
As immediately both Angel and Destroyer together join forces and both rush in, attempting to stop the God Killer.
Okay. But what will it do to anything, man, to Vegito? I don't really think of any sort of way that he can defeat Vegito.
Where the hell did he go now? Be on guard, Martinu.
Oh,
Suddenly,
what?
what started as a simple curiosity over where Vegito had escaped to turns to a full-blown shock to the angel in particular as suddenly, from behind the
He wants to
angel,
crush Martinu
is
first.
gripped in a perfectly executed and tight chokehold by the God Killer, as the struggling angel just mutters out, "Unhand me! How did you even get by undetected?" Dropping his angel staff as he tries fruitlessly to loosen Vegito's grip, not knowing the more he struggled, the tighter it would get. Vegito, though, now with one of the most demonic smirks of the series, would reply, "Calm down, angel. With the size of you, you don't want to be moving around too much. Might make a mistake and burn a calorie or two from the exercise. And you wouldn't want that, would you? Just stay still.
Okay.
I'll have you skinny a much easier way.
You'll use hakai.
Call it my version of liposuction." What are you saying, God Killer? Leaving the angel with a mixture of anger and anxiety.
Oh, not hakai. He'll absorb his fat, his calories, so to say.
Just Vegito's next move could be.
He absorbed.
But of course,
He
once
unleashes the cell tail and
he
absorbs
finds
Martinu.
out, he soon wishes he never did, as out of Vegito's left arm, his cell tail bursts forth. As Vegito says under his hushed breath, "Now, stay still for me, will you?"
He crushed
In that
Martinu.
second, the cell tail moves after its latest meal, in a less brutal fashion than we're used to, but this time directly into the belly of the big boned angel. Immediately beginning its suction as the shape of the tail distorts as energy travels through it until... What are you doing?
It's become skinnier and skinnier.
Vegito's earlier words are proven right, with Martinu, just before death, appearing far younger and skinnier than before.
Yep.
Almost looking like a cross between the Grand Priest and Whis.
Yep.
As he dramatically
Because he becomes much skinnier, not fat like previously.
Martinu! Meanwhile, though, Giin, who watches on as his master and all-powerful angel attendant gets disposed of so easily, is nothing short of gobsmacked, unable to say much more until... Jumping back as if on instinct from detecting such a grave danger, putting some distance between himself and the God Killer, before putting his arms back and saying finally, "There's no use. This mortal, this monster, can't be stopped by just normal means. I have to do it, and do it now! Hakai!
All of your hakai.
As in a complete shock turn, Giin unleashes his own hakai in the
With a kamehameha.
blast of energy that is far-reaching, erasing anything and everything it touches.
Okay.
Of course, most notably aimed at his own angel.
Because he needs to erase.
But from behind, we see the blast is far from nothing, with just the base being larger than his own body as black lightning begins to coat the god. And from above, we see just how truly gigantic the blast is too.
Okay.
Martinu, and presumably Vegito, most definitely caught up in it and erased in nothing. In the aftermath, these thoughts are confirmed, and before Giin, in the dissipating smoke, nothing but
Okay, but the episode is still this early and
something was definitely erased.
and this is too fast for Universe 12. There's no strategy or some sort, and even the Gaiba is not strong enough and just going bye-bye. But nice strategy Giin has for Ultra Vegito.
As he lets out, I'm sorry, Martino. I had no choice. With him wrapped up with you, I had to get rid of both of you while he was still absorbing you. In the end, his lust for power, your sacrifice, is what killed him, my friend. So be proud. You will always be
And
Will you
Vegito,
remember
remember
me
this
too,
fish face?
But of course,
It's a nightmare crawling from your dream, Giin.
the God Killer, as from behind
One, he
the
has a
frightened god,
time ring.
a dark
Second,
silhouette appears,
his
and
absorption
of
cell
course,
device
the
is
familiar
fast. He can
voice
just walk away or something, some sort.
Is when the scene zooms out and Giin eventually turns his head around. Ultra Vegito, of course, in classic style, stands motionless right behind him. His aura still surrounding him after presumably using his super speed to escape just in time. With the two now face to face with one another, God Killer and his so-called victim, Vegeta then lets out cockily. How heartless of you to erase your own angel, Giin. And annoying too.
Oh.
That was supposed to be my pleasure. But oh well. I'll still get the chance of wiping you from existence.
Okay.
That will be more than satisfying.
Satisfying.
I'll do you a favor and save that till the end though. After all, I want you to witness firsthand the defeat of your little lapdog.
Ooh.
Pumped with steroids and magic or
He
not,
wants to defeat
he will
him.
be disposed of quickly. And then I'll come for you.
Ooh.
Twitch the angrily looking god would just whisper back. And what makes you so confident that plan will go as you say, God Killer?
Okay. Because
But
he'll
in
use the
response,
Ultra
Vegito
Blade.
just extends his Godslayer blade, and with a sinister smile responds, "You know what? You've actually got a point for once, Giin. So in
Oh.
that case,
Okay.
as without warning,
Okay, what
Vegito
is
aims
this?
downward and begins slicing in all directions with near undetectable speed and precision. With Giin and us manga readers only able to see after images in its wake.
Oh.
Eventually revealing to us just under his kneecaps, as the completely unsuspecting destroyer can only look on, unable to even react to the pain yet due to the only
Wait, he cut his what? Backpack.
You've actually got and begins slicing in all directions with near undetectable speed and precision. With Giin and us manga readers only able to see after images in its wake. eventually revealing to us the shocking result of slicing both of Jin's legs.
Oh, yeah, right. To make sure when he wants to crush wants to crush Gaiba with the fact that Jin will not escape, he cuts his leg.
Just under his kneecaps, as the completely unsuspecting destroyer can only look on, unable to even react to the pain yet due to the shock and adrenaline. Looking down, he eventually can only yell, You! What have you done? How are you doing this?
Yup.
As finally the pain sets in and Jin's entire body separates from his severed limbs, sending his body flying face first towards the ground as blood splatters and pours out from his still stood feet. Eventually plummeting to the ground with a thud. As if one eye open, he then grunts, looking at his attacker in jest, grumbling, This is not over.
Oh, okay.
And with the strength he retains in his arms, Jin pushes his torso up with his upper body alone, shouting venomously, You think that's enough to stop me?
Oh.
All I need is one opening, and I'll erase you forever!
Oh.
Just as Jin's threats build and his confidence grows slightly, instantly, his
Vegito
throat
crush.
is struck by a familiar beam of energy. Immediately creating an energy collar right around the god's neck.
So he can't do
Hitting
a
his
single
head
thing.
back against the ground,
It's
much to
basically
the
like
destroyer's
the
alarm.
of the Hakyu.
And
Oh
with
no,
his head
Hakyu.
down,
It's like Hella and
trapped,
everything.
completely
Hellies.
immobilized, Jin yells, Damn you! If you think this will keep me down, then you're sadly mistaken! But Vegito, not worried in the slightest, would just look back scarily saying, You can try, Destroyer, but you'd need to cut off your own head to do that. I'd suggest you just stay down and enjoy the show.
Oh.
Your time will come. But for now, I better fix this monster
You created.
And with that said, Vegito then shifts his face back to Sirius as he turns his head to the all-powerful creature before him, thinking in his head, At least with killing that wizard, this kid's power has stopped rising.
Yep.
But his energy is still ridiculous as it is.
Okay.
His body won't be able to maintain this for much longer. I need to stop him now if he's going to survive. And when we zoom out, as Vegito watches from the strange mountaintop, the giant Gaiba is seen in the distance, still grabbing his head in pain. But at least not yelling anymore.
It's still hurting, but not as like before.
But soon enough, the beast makes eye contact with Vegito once again, still covering his forehead, but groaning. My family, you'll pay! Surprising Vegito as he looks on obliviously, wondering, Pay? Pay for what? I've killed that Ghibli character who was controlling you. You should be free now, right? But as Vegito questions Gaiba, the monster begins slowly
It becomes more mad or what?
revealing still on his forehead is
There's the G.
symbol and
Even though
seal
after he
Ghibli had placed
killed
earlier,
Ghibli.
meaning even after death, his magic and brainwashing lives on within Gaiba. In fact, Gaiba then begins powering up once more. This time, now to what seems his full power.
Oh,
surrounding
okay.
the massive beast.
It's
the dark
become more and more like
with
Broly.
red lightning storming all around. And just as before, he quickly then dulls his screams, closing his mouth shut once again as his cheeks bulge larger and larger until
Oh. Wait, I wanna see what coming over here.
As it rushes right before his face. With his eyes opening wider and wider as it approaches, Vegito's forced to think fast. No! What? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? That's too big to even risk absorbing.
In the Android absorption
Quickly
device.
pulling his body into stance as he says, "This is hardly fair. But if you want to play like that, then I guess I'll need to push Kaioken to its limit for you."
Oh. They'll do what? Kaioken times how many?
And legs into an iconic Saiyan position and begins powering up immediately. As a strange, almost electricity-like aura begins surrounding him until...
Oh, okay. Oh, Vegeta's technique.
With his whole body becoming one with the energy wave, Vegito blasts forward the Saiyan Prince's signature attack. With full power towards Gaiba's beam. The end result, of course, being a cataclysmic collision of
who wins against Vegito and Gaiba?
from the ground, as the entire planet and universe itself quakes under the pressure of the beams trading. You're not beating me, kid! And despite the overwhelming number of disadvantages facing him, still in base form using the power of Kaioken alone, Vegito continues his struggle, pushing against Gaiba's oversized attack. But soon, as we look from above, the true direction of where the battle is going becomes clear. As Gaiba's beam destructively pushes back the
it's been pushed back by Vegito.
blast, reaching closer and closer to the Saiyan. It's beating me.
Oh no! So Gaiba's pushing, beating Vegito. I thought it's vice versa. Okay.
Eventually being realized
Oh,
by
no.
himself as he begins to panic, thinking, so I still don't have enough strength even with Kaioken. Ridiculous. Who is this kid? Guess I'm going to have to push things even further.
Okay.
But this is going to hurt. Kaioken times 20.
Kaioken times 20.
As Vegito bulks his body up even further than before, his skin now becoming even more tinged with red as his red aura expands monstrously like a lit flame.
Using times 20 and then like just crush.
Power, the God Killer's blast
Hey, ARJ, you're just, oh my god, I just love you. Like the way you portray, the way he portrays the character, the way he all this time use all the godly techniques, but now reverting back to Saiyan using a Kaioken technique. Like, man, he just put up anything that the DBZ and DBS has produced into the series. Whatever it is, fusion, earrings, bataras, brolies, Kaiokens, not even a single innovation not being put in here.
As he thinks, sorry kid, but no matter how much juice that Bobbity clone gave you, you're no match
for me.
But
what
as Vegeta
again?
continues to finish off Gaiba with his ever-reaching closer ki beam, suddenly a shadow begins to cover him from above and the surrounding areas. What? You've got to be kidding me!
He becomes even bigger?
As promptly, Vegito's eyes meet with what is above him, and it is far from what he or us could have ever expected.
Okay, what is that?
Gaiba!
Oh, he flies.
As a silhouette of none other than the giant beast Gaiba, who some way somehow transported himself mid-beam all the way up there, rapidly falling down until...
Oh,
With no chance to escape.
back
the
again
giant
like the previous episode where like Vegeta is down below and like being crushed.
lands with a causing the very planet to shudder and move through space from the impact as rocks and debris fly everywhere.
Oh, Giin is
All the
happy.
while, watching from the side of his eye, still pinned down by Vegito's energy collar, Giin begins to smile as he confidently remarks,
Giin is happy.
"Yes, Kaiba, that's the way. Don't let Ghibli's efforts of you go to waste. You're the true strongest in the multiverse.
Oh,
Without his transformations, that Saiyan is no different,
different to any other.
And with that said, as the scene moves back to Kaiba, he just remains sat still, pleased too that he has now apparently flattened his family's killer and obeyed
Oh, okay.
as he lets out, "I told you, I'll grind you to dust for what you did."
Oh,
But without warning, Kaiba's confident tune changes rapidly as his body begins to vibrate uncontrollably.
Oh,
and
what
curiously
happened?
also begins to move upwards.
because Vegeta is lifting
And
his
as we
body
zoom
or
out from
what?
the scene, unbelievably from below Kaiba,
Vegeta is
something
just-
or someone
Vegito.
raises the unfathomably heavy monster.
Vegeta is just lifting Garbo.
Get off, you sack of blood! With this person, of course, being the seemingly indestructible Vegito.
Yep.
Pushing back with all his might as his muscles tense and bulge. And sting not only his own body off the ground,
Okay.
but the bottom of the giant Kaiba
Ooh.
too, to the point it looks like the Titan is floating. But once fully standing, with a look of pure conviction in his eyes, Vegeta would then yell, "Alright, enough of this! If I can't become a Super Saiyan, then I'll go even further
No,
without
without
it!
it.
Kaioken times 100!
Oh my god, he goes Kaioken times 100 because he can't become a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyans, it's basically a multiplier, so he don't need to transform. He used Kaioken times 100 to multiply to either way reach the same power level as is with a Super Saiyan God, just with a Kaioken without any Super Saiyans whatever. Oh my god.
Incredibly, Vegeta
He
pushes
become cool.
utmost limits.
Kaioken times 100.
As now topless, his body and physiology increases in mass to unhealthy levels, while his skin, hair, and eyes
Oh my god, Kaioken times 100, it's basically like, I don't know what,
so in one
a Super
massive
Saiyan, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue or what? Oh my god.
Straight into the air with so much strength, the Titan travels at rapid speed. Within seconds, Vegito on the ground. But with the massively overpumped arms of Vegito, the cost isn't free. As Vegito grunts,
Okay,
"It's going to hurt in the morning. My muscles are tearing up already." But knowing this battle can't go on any longer, he quickly then readies himself into position, bringing his arms down as he thinks internally, "If I don't end this soon, not only could I run out of energy, set that damn destroyer free, but this silly Kaioken might wreck my entire body
body
beyond
being
recognition.
recognition. Okay,
Sorry, kid, but I'm going to have to finish this now.
okay,
Die."
or not.
As immediately, in his super-powered red state, Vegito rushes in at full speed.
He used what
straight
technique?
forward towards Giin. And mysteriously, as he approaches, a visual representation
Oh, Dragon Fist.
of a crimson red dragon roars
Dragon
with
Fist.
ferocity.
He used this technique because this is a technique of a base Vegeta. Dragon Fist. Yup.
As Vegito with his fist outstretched legendary
Oh
finishing
my
move
god,
of Goku.
even I said the legend techniques, the incorporations of the series are just being this like a Super Saiyan, this like a Dragon Ball All-Star, all the techniques, all the stories, all the everything is just being incorporated here
For the
in the
first
journey of
time,
Ultra Vegito.
as the Crimson Dragon, he creates, as he does so, wars in tandem, both flying with unimaginable speed and ferocity, aimed at one still mid-flight target.
Crush Gaiba's stomach.
Vegeta with his all-powerful fist shoots through the body of Giin, straight through his torso and out the other end, as the stunned monster just remains completely paralyzed in the middle of the attack.
Now Gaiba's gonna die here,
Now missing,
or just damage, and after this he'll maybe probably kills Giin.
as his giant body leaking blood from the
Oh, like a black hole you see
down
right
with
here.
blood, still groaning and meaning he's still alive. Almost instinctively grips with both hands the vicious injury on his stomach, hoping to stem the bleeding as he lets out, "No, this can't end like this. Please." Continues to grimace wildly from the pain. Nearby, the miniature-looking god killer lands down below with a small thud. His body still pumped up and overflowing with Kaioken amplification.
Okay.
Damn it, no! As Gaiba, turning his head and of course noticing this, is far from pleased.
He don't like
Groaning
it to
louder
see
and
Ultra
louder
Vegito
as
is
Vegeta gets
winning.
closer, knowing his upcoming fate.
Yes.
You pig! You took everything from me! As soon as Vegito raises up his arm to Gaiba, the monstrous giant panics, yelling with rage at the man he still believes destroyed his life. Vegito, though, now almost done with reasoning with the warrior, just looks on coldly and says, "Looks like the brainwashing these freaks have done to you has traveled deep, my friend. I'd have hoped I would have beat some sense into you by now, but that wizard's magic seems to still be affecting you.
Yep.
I'm sorry, kid, but now you leave me." As sharply following this,
He'll
a
go to
moderately
Kaioken
sized
to
ball of
crush
energy
Gaiba.
then forms in the hand of Vegeta.
Or a ball, or
Aimed
it's
straight
just
at
a
the
ball of
forehead
energy to
Gaiba,
crush
ready
Gaiba.
to blast through his brain and end his life, pain man, causing Gaiba in his final.
But I don't think so it will go that way. I think Vegeta will just crush the seal Ghibli cause and make Gaiba go free.
breath to yell out.
And
But
maybe we
Vegito,
gain a new ally,
just
which is
angered, But
Gaiba.
then yell back, "If only you had figured out I was never the bad guy here." As Vegito seemingly then powers the ball of energy even further to shoot through with vigor. But
Okay.
once we actually see what is going on, though the large ball of energy remains within the palm of Vegito's hand, instead of attacking, what seems
right.
like energy straight from the forehead of the kaiju beast travels straight from Gaiba and into the ball,
Yeah,
as
right?
if absorbing it for himself.
It's absorbing. It's absorbing the seal, so it's freeing Gaiba.
And suddenly, as what's
It's Vegeta saving Gaiba. I think he can gain a new ally as Gaiba is this
seemed
strong.
like energy absorption stops abruptly, the monstrous Gaiba is then seen still alive. But notably, now with the G symbol on his forehead completely gone.
Yep, he is
Confused,
freed.
the beast can only briefly comment, You, Giin?" Before just as violently as when his body grew several times in size, so too does Gaiba's body change once again, reverting back in size to his normal stature, while his facial features change back too.
Okay.
In the aftermath, leaving Gaiba now on his back once again, but back to being a young child. With a more mortal-like appearance, still groaning, but more feeling more confused than anything at this point.
Okay.
Immediately though, as if a new consciousness had awakened inside of him, a look of trepidation comes across
He
his
sees
face
Vegito, I think.
as he looks to his left and yells out, "What? Where am I? Where's my father's killer? Where's that monster? Giin!" But stopping the young fellow in his tracks,
Yeah, right.
Vegito's
Where's
voice
that
then
monster
answers
Giin?
calmly, "Relax, kid. It seems you've come back
To
to
your
your senses.
senses.
But there's no need to freak out. You were put under a spell to attack
Attack me.
The spell, magic or not, had to be some sort of energy controlling you. So I used a technique of mine known as spirit fission to remove it and separate it from your own. You don't need to worry anymore. Giin is already nearly dead. He's behind me, trapped on the ground and helpless."
Okay.
"Really?" Gaiba instinctively gets up, raising his upper body, totally shocked at the stranger's words, inquiring, You were able to do that to a destroyer? That means you must have gone past his angel too. Who are you? Please, don't kill him yet. Let me avenge them. Let me be the one to avenge my family." But as Gaiba's words
But I think
yell loudly
he's
with
just
credence,
damaged.
a sudden sharp pain afflicts him. Of course, from his earlier, still serious injury. Causing him to unceremoniously then revert back to slamming his backside on the ground with a loud thud. Vegito, of course, seeing this, like us, can't help but be amused, as he looks down with a smirk and says, "So that's what this is all about. Me and you, we're on the same boat.
Yup, it's being
He's responsible for my
used
family's death too.
by the
you know.
god
But I
destruction.
tell you what, if you can survive that injury long enough to let me figure out a way to heal you, then I'll let you do the honors, kid." This comment bringing finally a smile to Gaiba's face, even in his injured state, as somehow, now feeling at ease and trusting of Vegito, he replies, "Thank you. You got yourself a deal, mister."
Okay.
And with the agreement made, Vegito extends his hand with a smile to Gaiba, and unbelievably, maybe sensing the kind-hearted Goku side within the God Killer, Gaiba also reaches his hand out too, believing that together they could avenge both their families.
Oh, okay.
Bonge, berani nggak buat angkang lu pakai outfit warna pink dari atas sampai bawah? Kalau berani gua kasih iPhone 3.
In a solemn and beautiful scene with a backdrop of a sunset, their two hands reach within touching distance of each other
Okay,
until...
but then?
Back on the ground,
Oh.
still immobilized, Giin looks
Giin
on
don't
with a
like
look
it.
of pure disgust, as he lets out coldly and oddly with a tone of calm,
Giin don't like it.
"Mortals, can't rely on them for anything, can you, Martin?
Oh.
Gaiba, you were a failure. You could have never been this universe's god of destruction. That damn oracle fish was a fraud, like I had always suspected.
Oh, okay.
And now, because of both of you, all of us will die here and disappear forever.
Okay.
I hope you're happy." And with that inexplicable foreshadowing said, the god just closes his eyes and in his final moments thinks
Oh,
back to
he
his
thinks-
fellow gods.
God of destructions.
Doesn't look like I'll be bringing you back after all, Martinu. I just hope the other three left pay me back one day for solving this problem once and for all.
Okay.
Especially you, Arak.
Oh,
You
what?
owe me big time. and out of nowhere with
He
his final
smiled.
laugh until hakai! With a thunderous yell that
He
must be
Hakai
using
the all
everything he has
universe
left
or what?
within him, with his
I think he
palms
Hakai the
facing
whole
towards the
universe.
ground, he
Even
lets out
he
the most
Hakai'd
destructive
himself.
phrase in the multiverse. And as we zoom all the way out into the depths of space, what was once a peaceful view of the space at scale
now
and
Hakai.
speed, back
So he
into
will
particles.
Hakai include
And
Vegito.
on the very surface of the planet, this becomes even more clear as entire mountains. This, of course, being noticed by Vegito quickly, as he observes his surroundings change, and for a moment, he remains calm, letting out, "What's this now? Are we changing planet again? But I thought I got rid of that wizard." What? But shock and fear soon come
It's
to Vegito's
not changing
face
planet,
once he
Vegito.
turns back around to Giin
It's a
and
Hakai.
their handshake, and suddenly, my hand! Right before the god killer's eyes, the fingers of his hand begin to vanish.
He needs to use his tongue
And
ring
of
again.
Gaiba too. No, he didn't! Until only moments later, Vegito's entire arm also vanishes, and he finally realizes just the dastardly and cowardly move the so-called god had pulled off.
Okay.
Goodbye, god killer. If I die, it will never be
By
by
your
your
hand.
hand.
Okay.
As just before Jin's soon to be erased also, saying, "No, no, no! Jin, you coward!"
Okay. But can't he just
One
use
final
his
scream,
tongue
the
ring again?
god killer yells down to die. Guy.
Hmm.
And just like that, from one panel to the next, the entire back
Yeah, the entire universe
immersively
is just gone.
ending the story of the god killer.
Boom.
But a short while later, we see
What with a soothing
Jin
music?
wake
What's
up, but
this?
seemingly not in the area where the planet had been. With a confused face, he looks around and sees total nothingness.
His
Just
hand
a
is
plain
gone.
blank white canvas surrounding him in all directions. In an almost accepting tone though, he soon realizes, so, this must be where those who are erased go. I thought nothingness meant that I would cease to exist in any form, but it seems I was wrong. I guess my punishment shall be living in nothingness instead.
Okay.
Before then slowly flying around the endless void, continuing, well, at the very least, I can move around. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to find Martino
Continue somewhere
around
out here. Okay.
But as Jin moves through slowly, arriving behind him as silent as a mouse, undetected, is a certain pair of damaged feet.
It's Vegito's.
And of course, in what
It's
is
Vegeta.
seemingly this strange afterlife for the erased,
Huh.
Ultra Vegito appears regardless.
Erasure
angry in the face
afterlife
as he
or
lets
what?
out, "You won't be finding Martino anywhere here, Destroyer."
Oh.
What? You? If you're here and Martino isn't, then where the hell are we? Were we not erased? Leaving Jin stunned as he turns around to see the one man
He's
he
shocked.
never wanted to see again.
He is shocked.
To which Vegito, not batting or changing an inch in expression, would then explain, "No, Destroyer, we are not erased. You didn't really think your plan would work, did you? Where we are is somewhere with no end and with nowhere to hide.
Okay.
You will pay for what you just did, Jin. But when you destroyed that planet we were on, not only did you wipe out all the uninvolved innocents of that planet, but you also attempted to cowardly take out yourself, me, and
Gaiba
Gaiba too.
too.
In the end, such a move would never be something I could not escape.
Okay.
But before I could, I knew I had to save one of you. And you forced my damn hand to leave Gaiba behind. For the sake of my mission, you forced me to save you.
Oh, he'll go to his final
Pay
transformation.
1,000-fold. Gaiba's revenge will flow through me if it's the last thing I do.
He'll use the
As
final
Vegito
transformation.
then instantly transforms into his final form out of nowhere.
Okay.
His hair longer, his left eye blackened with his intense purple aura and black lightning out in all its glory. Enraged now, with more conviction than ever, the God Killer sets his sight on his latest victim.
Okay.
What? No. How? This power? How can you transform
Oh
now?
no.
Ghibli!
What Ghibli has been
Leaving the
erased.
highly to mutter nonsense. But Vegito, not caring to sugarcoat things, just responds. No use in calling after that scrotum now, destroyer. He's gone.
Yep.
And I already told you, this isn't his domain anymore. This
Is mine.
What this is inside the
Oh,
pyramid of power.
Oh.
Before beginning slowly to walk towards the planted still god, continuing.
Okay.
A place I chose specifically for you to awake. And for just a brief moment, think your cowardly tactics had actually worked. It may have been short, but I enjoyed every moment of seeing that change of expression.
Yeah, because he put in the pyramid of power and he thought it was nothingness, but that is not. That is in the pyramid of power.
Then till now. Foolish god. Leaving Giin completely stunned and even more fearful at the depths of Vegito's sadistic planning before muttering, No, God,
Killer.
Get out of my sight!
He will attack
The
high.
God Killer
He will like,
quickly changing his
I will
look
go out
to
of your
sinister
sight, but
smirk
by
that
you are
responds,
not in my sight
Out of
anymore.
my sight, you say?
I'll just hakai you then,
Wish,
my lord. He will just hakai. Or he'll just
Rushing it
absorb.
rapidly, closing the distance with curiously
Or absorption
right hand
device, I don't
raised
know.
and aiming straight for Jin's
Okay.
face. Before in a shockingly brutal move, Vegito
This is
does in
just-
fact remove himself from Jin's
I don't-
sight
By crushing.
by blinding the god on the spot.
Oh my god, this is so brutal. This story will never be animated if we are talking about Toei animation. This will never ever be animated because now series such as Dragon Ball are for kids, and sight like this scene will automatically be Death Note or Death Cross if this were to be animated and put it in the charts category, guys.
Sticking two fingers in each
Wow.
eye socket with force.
Even DBZ don't ever put up a scene such as gore as such as
The
brutal as
god's
this.
eyeballs instantaneously.
Oh my god.
To ride pain.
Oh my god,
But
Vegeta.
things don't end as Vegito, now beaming his teeth with a smile, continues. This is what you wanted, right, my lord? You'll never see me again. But in return, now you need to do something for me. And that's give me all of your
Energy
energy,
Jin.
Jin.
He will-
Instantly slamming his left arm onto Jin's shoulder before rapidly absorbing every ounce of hakaishin energy straight from the god.
Yep.
He continues to bleed from his eyes and moan from the unfathomable amount of pain and discomfort he is in.
Yep.
Give me that!
Oh my god.
But unbelievably, Vegito does not stop. And with
Oh my-
his
what
fingers
does he
still
take?
dug into the very face of the god,
Oh
He then
my
roughly
God.
pulls his hand away, still grabbing onto something.
What's
as
that?
blood splatters all over.
Fatality.
And in a horrific sight,
What is
the
that?
aftermath is finally then shown
Huh?
of Giin, the once destroyer of Universe 12, now with his entire face ripped off,
Oh my
leaving
God.
just a bloody, flesh-stained skull,
Oh my
tortured
God.
alive with no energy left,
Oh,
and
this is like the eyes and oh, I just got the complete image. Oh my
suffering one
God.
of the most horrific
Okay,
deaths
okay,
in
okay.
Dragon Ball history.
Of course. Oh
Finally
my
then
God.
leaving the deceased god to fall to the ground face first, motionless, and finally
Arch is just
out.
wow.
But as Vegito looks down at
Oh
his
my
latest
God.
victim, a sense of pleasure is not what is seen on his face. As he then lets out, "Even this death is too good for you, Giin. Nothing could ever make up for the countless lives you
You
took
took.
over the millennia you've been around. But at the very least, I'll make sure for all of them, including
Gaiba.
Gaiba, that you never come
Come back.
back.
He will hakai.
Hakai!" Screaming at Vegito than
Okay.
the gods themselves. As Jin's can be heard as he thinks about everything that had just happened in Universe 12.
Okay.
Soon enough though, Vegito is then seen curiously rummaging through his back pocket, looking for something, perhaps for any last crumbs of senzu. Until finally, from
He
behind he
gets
brings
it.
out
Oh,
a million
Gaiba's
broken
Gaiba's
the
pendant.
same one Gaiba had been wearing just before he had lost control of his power. Grabbing it tightly with his fist, as if replicating grabbing Gaiba's own hand, Vegeta would then let out, "Rest in peace, Gaiba. You too were a victim
Victim
of
of
these
these
gods.
gods.
And you can believe me. I will make sure to bring you and your family back one day. Until then, my friend."
Okay.
But as Vegito stands alone with these poignant words said, the scene begins to zoom out. Until oddly, Vegito himself is displayed on a large screen lit in a dim room. A table and 5 chairs sat in front of the view,
Okay.
as if Ultra Vegito was a spectacle to someone. But with a
Okay,
loud
another god of
slam,
destruction.
a fist smacks onto the brittle table. And as the panel moves up, it is revealed
Oh, it's the Grand
to be
Prix.
none other than the Grand
Oh my God, the Grand Prix is not calm anymore. He's mad.
Priest. Now
He's
with a
furious.
completely unrecognizable angry scowl, as he says, "That is it.
He
Even Giin.
is mad.
I will not allow for Zeno to ruin everything I built
Yeah.
with this game of his. It was amusing at first, but now this Goku and Vegeta have proven troublesome.
Troublesome. Wow.
If Zeno truly desires to see what this Saiyan can really do, we shall see how he fares against the real
Challenge. Oh.
the 5 strongest in the multiverse. As
Oh.
right behind the Grand Priest, suddenly, 4 mysterious hooded figures appear.
Okay, what is this?
Unknown whether to just be in the Daishinkan's mind, or actually there too, observing the God Killer.
Okay.
But that was it for today's video. In the
Oh my
comments
God,
down
now
below, if
Daishinkan
you
is
need
starting to
see
make
how
a move.
Vegito
This
fares
is becoming
against the 5
cool.
strongest and see just who they are.
Yep, of
or
course.
you can
Because the 5 strongers, it wouldn't be any just mere angels or just a mere god of destruction. So who are they?
just by fully voice acted, soundtracked, and edited for you to enjoy with
Okay,
access
okay. Wait, I'll just punch the seed. The level of creativity is over 9,000. Yeah. This is just amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I really love to be animated, but I'm not sure if now's the time. I mean, now's the year, because today's movies are all about PG, parents rated, and about child censors and everything. So I don't ever see how can this brutal scene will be made. But overall, for me, it's really entertaining. It's really awesome, and it's been like 2 hours watching this, and I just had so much hella fun to really see this, to really enjoy this as a show. And even this isn't just 2D with just no animation at all, but I'm truly enjoying it so much. So thank you guys for watching until we meet again in the next reaction video of Ultra Vegito. Bye. Bye.